Welcome to Multiple Streams by any means, where our goal is to focus on showing our people different ways, different paths to wealth. I'm your host, Bam. We got my boy.
Jason Wyatt Pro.
Okay, man. Today, man, we got a young Atlanta legend, man. It's always a vibe with my boy Veto. How you doing, man?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. I appreciate y'all for having me, man.
Oh, yeah, man.
Appreciate
Shit,
you
had
coming,
me, man. I got to return a favor, man. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So first off, man, all right, so Veto, that's your real name or that's a nickname?
Nah, it's a nickname, man.
How you get that nickname?
It's so crazy, bro. I was working at DTLR, bro, and we was watching in the back. We was watching like some Danny DeVito fucking films and shit like that, and it just came about, like, you know what I mean? Niggas was like, shit, we gonna start calling you Veto. I was the shortest nigga back there, you know what I mean? Like, I was just like, man, all right, shit. I just ran with it, but before my name was Fly Guy Veto, nigga used to always put that shit on, and you know what I mean? I just put that in front of what they had done gave me, and shit, hey, there it is.
What y'all watching, man? Batman?
I can't even remember. I know it was like some Danny DeVito
Twin.
shit. It was something we was watching that had Danny DeVito in that motherfucker. And it was like,
Yeah. Nah, he one of my favorite, bro. Especially we be in the mafia roles.
Yeah, I think it was one of them movies. You know what I mean? I ain't really like big on names and shit, but it was one of them movies.
Life. We making movies.
Yeah, facts.
We ain't watching movies.
Yeah, no cap.
All right, man. Where you from, man?
Man, I was born in New Orleans, Louisiana. Shortly after I was born, moved to New Jersey, moved here when I was 11. You know what I mean? I've been here ever since. Grew up in Forward, so.
Okay.
You know
So
if
you had to tell somebody where you were from, you give them the whole explanation, or you say Atlanta?
I tell them Forward, but then I let them know, like, shit, hey, but if we watching the Saints game and the Falcons game, I'm gonna go for the Saints. And they gonna ask me why. And I'm gonna tell them, like, shit, because I was born in that boot. You know what I mean? So.
Okay.
Hey, it made sense, man. I mean, it is what it is, man. I mean, as much as I love the Falcons, I don't like
Man, who
seeing-
that nation, man?
Hey,
Oh, look at
man.
that.
I mean, as much as I
Yeah.
love Atlanta, hey, man. But hey, okay, so
We gonna get one eventually.
all right. So when did you move to New Jersey?
So I moved to New Jersey when I was like 3 years old. I was probably like two. So I was fresh. It was like my dad had got another job, like a new job and shit like that. He was in like education. And my mom, she's a registered nurse, so she can go anywhere and work. You feel me? So
Yeah.
we just literally just moved, packed that shit up and moved.
It seemed like it's more money. It seemed like a nurse get more money in New Jersey than Louisiana.
Facts.
All right, can you describe what your childhood in New Jersey was like?
Man, childhood in New Jersey, man, it was cold as hell. Number one, you know what I mean. But nah, you know what I mean. I wasn't like in the streets or nothing like that. You know what I mean. I had a mixed variety of friends. You know what I mean. From different ethnicities, and you know what I mean. We used to watch wrestling. Goddamn, I'm a big wrestling fanatic. You know what I mean. Watch wrestling, ride bikes, play basketball. You know what I mean. I'm big on that basketball shit too. And man, just typical kid shit. I don't think I really got into no bad shit until I moved to Atlanta.
It be like that, man.
Yeah.
These niggas out here, ooh.
Yeah, boy. Nigga stole my bike, man. As soon as I moved down here, that was the first.
Traumatized
That was the first piece of Atlanta. You know what I mean? That I got. I was like, damn, shit. Can't even leave your bike outside. I had a mongoose with the pegs on that motherfucker.
You had a good
It was
one.
blue bike.
Everybody wanted.
Stole my bike.
He said in my neighborhood, bro. We was like the only kid. All right, so when I used to ride my bike in the garage, it was like this big ass black pole. We used to have to like chain our bikes up.
That shit
They
crazy.
used to laugh at my ass. I was like, hey
Yeah.
man.
It's serious.
But did that traumatize you though? You like, hey man.
Well,
not
I mean,
traumatized, but
it was like,
let you know
bro,
what time
because
it
I
is.
don't know who took it. You know what I mean? It could have been a Jay. It could have been whoever. Like, you know what I mean? I just, coming down here, I'm still young as hell. You feel me?
Yeah.
We put the bike on the back porch,
Yeah.
came down, and that
I mean,
motherfucker was gone.
That's a J move. So
Yeah, it's
even
definitely-
even if it wasn't a J, he did some J out
Yeah,
shit that day.
facts. So I mean, would I say that traumatized me? Nah, but it did give me a taste of like, damn, you know what I mean? Atlanta a little different.
I ain't mean traumatized. More so, you just knew from then on you had to be on point.
Yeah, facts.
Who was your favorite wrestler?
Shit, I had a mixed variety, dog. Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold, you know what I mean? DX.
Yeah.
Hell, bro. Man, we'll be talking all day about this shit, bro, for real.
Nah,
X-Pac
I don't know
really.
I don't know about it, so I ain't got no
Yeah,
feedback.
nah,
to add to it.
WWF. I was a big WWF fan. I wasn't really on WCW like that, you know what I mean? But a lot of the legends from WWF went to WCW, you know what I mean? And then I started fucking with that ECW shit. Rob Van Dam, that was my nigga, dog. That was my nigga. RVD. You know what I mean? That was my nigga.
that was like
bro.
hardcore, wasn't it?
Man, hardcore, bro.
Yeah, they
hardcore, like
killing each other.
Man, what? That boy Sabu, all them, man, come on, man. We'll be talking about this today.
Nah, that was up.
Yeah, for sure.
So when you got to Atlanta, like Like, how was it when you got down here?
I went to Emmett Middle School. So growing up in Forward, you know what I mean,
Okay.
you can either go to Walden or you can go to Emmett. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So my dad chose that I went to Emmett.
Okay.
You know, and it was cool, you know what I mean, getting down here, you know what I mean? I played basketball. I ain't make the A team, so I had to play B team.
Okay.
At Emmett. I mean, shit. Man, when I first moved down here, bro, I had a fucking Rockaware jean suit that I wore the first day of school at Emmett, dog. Boy, I had all the hoes. I ain't gonna lie. I had all the hoes, bro. And it was like, damn, like, see, because coming from New Jersey, it was like, man, you know, shit, I was just like regular kid, whatever. I ain't really get too much attention. Moved down here, boy, all the hoes was like, oh, who's that guy? Who's that? I'm like, what the fuck? So, well, I'm like, man, hey, man, when I moved down here, I had the Rockaware shit, man. I had Coogee sweaters, man. My uncle used to give me all the Coogee sweaters. Nigga, I was killing them folks for a whole week straight. I was killing them folks. Nah, no cap, bro. And I just seen that it's like, bro, okay, I got something. I'm one of the ones, you know what I mean? So that's really, I put that into perspective when I moved down here, you know what I mean? Like, damn, you know,
Man,
I'm really one of the ones.
None of that shit, dog. I gonna say, man, I couldn't afford none of that shit coming up, bro. My folks, I was Walmart shouting.
For real?
I ain't had no hoes in middle school,
For
man.
real,
Until
for
I
real.
started, what helped me out, I started selling candy.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That was my first time tricking off. You know what I mean? Giving
Right.
the chick a lollipop. You go in the bathroom, let you feel on the
Right,
titties.
right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I had my boy, you know what I'm saying? He was a little older than me, so by the time I finally got into it, he was already in high school, man.
Right.
But that was my taste of it. You know, I still wasn't fresh, but I had something that folk wanted, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They getting high off them lollipops, you know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right, right.
Make them lick the rapper, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, no cap, for sure.
Oh, man, okay, cool, man. So you just, I mean, I get it too. You had a different accent, you know, upgraded swag.
Yeah, facts.
And you pretty much smarter than all these niggas, bro. Like the average dude from up top was smarter than the average bear. And we was some bears out there, bro.
Man.
And it's basically just like, it's not that you're smarter. The educational system is more advanced.
Yeah,
We
facts.
got one of the worst educational systems out
Facts.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So look, man, was you a hustler? Like, was you one of them dudes that was hustling growing up, or you were just more so fly guy?
To be honest, I got into my like hustle nature when I got into high school. But
Same
like,
thing?
you know what I mean?
Growing
Like
up?
eighth grade, I was more so like, you know, purely just, I was new down here. So it's just like, you know, getting to know folks, you know what I mean? Basketball, you know what I mean? And I wasn't used to like the attention I was getting, you know, I got when I came down here. It was like, damn, you know what I mean? Everybody wanted to be my friend. But, you know, it was just different, you know what I mean? But
That's dope, though.
yeah, for sure.
Cause I mean, to be honest, bro, when somebody different come around, man, niggas be hating, bro.
I had that too, though. I had that too.
But I mean, but sometimes it be like everybody hate you.
It
Like, I
was
seen that before.
it was a handful of people. You know what I mean? The girls like me, and I had a select group of friends that I hung with. But you know what I mean? Like 2 of them, we still friends to this day. You know what I mean? A lot of the, you know how this shit go. You know what I mean? You'll be rocking with some folks, and then they'll do some slimy shit. You know what I mean? Like, bro, folks used to come to the crib. You know what I mean? Like, still, like, just little shit. You know what I mean? So
Just kind of, cause it's like somebody with little money, a nigga think you rich.
right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Right.
ain't that we rich? We just got, you know, I don't know. I know what you're saying though. for the
Right,
most part,
right,
though.
right. No cap, no. My bad.
Yeah, my bad. I ain't used to that, bro.
You
Um,
want to?
yeah, I can't. It's kind of. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying?
You want to cut it right quick?
Nah, we good. We still rolling. So
we
look,
still
man.
rolling.
All right. So look, high school. You said your hustle nature came around. You said high school.
Yeah, high school for sure. Grady. I went to Grady High School.
He went to some good schools, bro.
Yeah, I went to Grady. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
you know, but the thing is, like, when I moved here, bro, like, I wasn't cognizant of like neighborhoods. You feel me? I would go anywhere, bro.
Right.
You feel me? Not knowing if it was a bad neighborhood or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I used to hang out in Techwood.
Okay.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? When I first moved down here, I used to hang out in Techwood, but they would label me as I was from Forward, although I was, I came from up top. I grew up over here, you know what I mean, on Boulevard and shit.
So
So
from around the corner.
going to Techwood, living over here, them niggas kind of didn't like each other. So I was getting pushback from the folks that I was hanging with in Techwood too as well at the time. You know what I mean? So it was bro, I used to go to Techwood. I used to be in Oakland City fucking with the hoes. Man, bro. Man, I don't know, bro. I used to go everywhere, dog. That train, the motherfucker. You hop on that
The
train
train
and
take you
literally,
around.
yeah, for sure.
Nah, that was up. That was up. So, like, what did you sell? Did you sell anything while you was in high school, or it was just
So yeah, there was a Winn-Dixie across the street.
Okay.
I think it was Winn-Dixie or it was something across the street from Grady at the time, right next to the Mellow Mushroom. So we used to go over there and just get candy and shit like that.
Okay, did the
do
candy
that.
thing too?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I was doing that. I used to hang with my homeboy Darnell. It's still to this day, Darnell and Chris. We used to record like over the phone, and Darnell used to burn it on like CDs, and we had our own little mixtapes and shit like that in high school. So you know what I mean, like, bro, it was anything we can get our hands on, to sell, we'll try to do it. You know what I mean?
Okay, you was slanging mixtapes in high school.
Yeah,
still.
hell yeah, hell yeah.
What's up?
You stayed in the house or you stayed like in some apartments?
It was like a townhome. It was like
Okay.
it was like a townhome. Like, you know what I mean? So I stayed Boulevard and Ralph McGill. So Boulevard was the main street. If you go down Ralph McGill, I was in the townhomes right over there. You know what I mean? So for sure, I used to really just walk to Wabash courts. You know what I mean? Walk up there. You know what I mean? Play basketball and you know what I mean? Be in the neighborhood. You know what I mean? But I used to always hang out on Glen Irish. My homeboy Rashad, his grandmother basically raised us. You know, I used to be in the house with 6 kids. Like that was, you know what I mean? They was all my brothers and sisters too. You know what I mean? So I grew up over there too as well. So it's just like when it comes down to saying, oh, I can say I'm from Atlanta for real. You know what I mean? Shit, I done came down here 2000. You know what I mean?
You kind of got like a dual citizenship.
Yeah,
you
for
know
sure.
what I mean? Like,
For sure.
Because I mean, you came right around the time to where you can kind of claim both. I'm from both of these motherfuckers. Hold on one second. You keep talking.
Yeah,
bro.
for sure.
Nah,
sure.
that was up,
Yeah.
man. So like after high school, like what was Veto like?
Yeah.
After high school.
Yeah.
After you finished high school.
Yeah, for sure.
Like what was you doing? You was already
Man.
pushing your music already jumped off or
Yeah, so I would say in high school, like around 12th grade, we started fucking with the music. You know what I mean? For real. You know what I mean? That's when my Black Planet and then MySpace was popping and shit like that. You know what I mean? So with that MySpace, man, bro, my first real song was Super Clean. We just put one out. You know what I mean? I remember Boosie had a line. Wipe me down, cool me off, I'll be super clean. So I took that and put that shit in my hook. Goddamn, we started running with that shit, and folks, they liked that motherfucker.
Okay.
So after that, we was like, all right, shit, they taking liking to me. We ran into Young LA at a club. It was actually over here. This was before Ain't I came out. So ran into Young LA. It was we was at 6-4, whatever that club is.
Yeah, right there by the Turner Field.
Yeah.
646.
I think it's a gay club now or something like that. Pause. I mean, you know what I mean? But
No offense.
no offense.
But it ain't the type of club I'm gonna go to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
And it's
saying?
no pressure.
No
I ain't
pressure?
mean to say it like that, but I think
Yeah,
it
I
is
understand.
a gay club now. But at the time they used to throw like college parties. So LA was performing. He had that song, what was that song with Zay Tobin? I got it. He was performing that in there, and everybody was going crazy. So my partner was like, man, we got to do a song with bro. So we hollered at him. You know what I mean? The next day, we hit him up. Man, ask me how much this nigga charged me, bro.
How much did he charge?
Man, an ounce of weed and $100.
LA, right?
Somebody
there?
Young LA.
Young LA,
Ounce of weed.
and $100. So at the time,
I'm
nigga,
saying, like, what happened? You asking is that what you?
no,
you said you-
I'm like shit. So my partner like, hey, we want to do a song with you.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? We want to do a song with you. So what you gonna? He's like, I'm at Grand Hustle right now.
Yeah.
Y'all pull up with $100 ounce of weed. Shit, we good.
Right.
When we say ounce of weed, though, what you had, some mid, or you went and got some loud from my boy?
Boy, Loud wasn't out at the time.
It wasn't out, so you just
Nah,
got
that
a
was-
nigga like
that-
180.
That was a mid. That
About
was a mid.
$8
That was,
zip
Loud wasn't
from a boy.
Yeah, Loud,
And gave that man-
Loud wasn't even.
It wasn't like that,
It was
like that.
mid, like
Yeah,
you know
mid.
what I mean.
The
Like
best
you
they
can get
had
you a
was
Selm,
Joe.
you can get you a Selm, you get, you know what I mean.
The best they had was Dro back
Yeah,
then.
and the prices were affordable back then. You know what I mean? So shit, but at the time, $100 was a lot of money, nigga. So we like, all right, shit, we trying to scrape it up. My partner, he was going to Morehouse at the time. I'm like, yeah, bro, we about to do a song with LA. He was like, man, pull up. I'm gonna give y'all the money to go do it, Justin. You know what I mean? That's my brother. Like,
Okay.
pulled up, gave me the $100. All right, cool. Shit, the ounce of weed, we took care of that.
Yeah.
We pulled up to Grand Hustle, bro. I'll never forget this shit. LA was in there, big ass PSC chain. Motherfucker was just in that motherfucker. So he was like, "Lil bro, you got the beat?" I was like, "Yeah." So we pulled up the beat. He was like, "All right." So he was like, the booth was right over there. I forgot how it was. So I went in the booth. The fucking mic was tall as hell. So I was like, hey, you can let the mic down. So he let the mic down. I just started rapping. He was like, "Oh, Lil Bro can record for real. He can record for real." So he was like, "All right, shit, bet." He jumped on the song. We did the hook together, and we had a song called "Style Like Wow."
Okay.
And we started doing pep rallies. I started going everywhere with LA, doing pep rallies and all that. And shit, I was like, man, I had to get my name out there. You know what I mean?
That's dope.
Yeah.
For sure.
Was Tip locked up back then?
I think he probably was, or he wasn't at the studio when we did it. You know what I mean? Like, LA had a manager at the time, Jack Russell. So Jack Russell was running that operation. I don't think he really signed fully to Grand Hustle right then and there. I think when Ain't I dropped, that's when he signed officially.
Oh, his name was Jack Russell. That was a nickname.
No, Jack Russell was LA's manager.
That's a breed of a dog, right? A Jack Russell Terrier.
Yeah, I don't know. Damn, that is a breed of a dog, but I don't know. That probably was his name. No, I mean that was his manager name.
He was short.
I can't remember, bro.
Okay, cause like them was some short dogs, wishbone dogs, bro.
Nah, you know what I mean. But shout out to LA. You know what I mean.
Shout out Young.
That song kind of changed shit for me.
I'm going to an event tomorrow, and Young LA gonna be there. So it's crazy you said that. Like P Brown just invited me. You know P Brown.
Shout
right?
out P. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
P Brown.
Yeah, you
that's
can't
the
not
homie.
know P. No,
That's the
damn
homie, man.
Brown
She's a legend.
music.
She's a legend. Shout out to P Brown.
We did an interview with her, man.
I love her energy. She like a vibrant
she
soul.
funny as hell.
Yeah, for sure.
With them tick old bitties. No, I'm just playing. That's all you see on her timeline. But it's crazy because tomorrow she putting an event together, and she told me to be a special guest. You know, IG going, Claude going too. So it's just crazy. We talking about Young LA, and I'm finna see this nigga tomorrow, man.
Yeah, LA. I can't say we like friends or anything like that. We associates, cool. But LA changed the dynamic of like me taking the music shit serious.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Once I did the song with LA. And I started to get that reaction for real. And I was the first person to have a feature with LA in the city for real.
Before Ain't I.
And when Ain't I blew up like the next week, like, you get what I'm saying? So it was like
timing.
It was perfect timing, you know what I mean? And I started catching the steam off of that, you know what I mean? So shout out to LA.
Damn, that's cool. Damn, that's crazy, bro.
So that was like right after high school?
Yeah, that was right after high school, bro.
You remember the name of the song?
That I did with him? Yeah, Style Like Wow.
Oh, yeah, you just said
it. Style Like Wow, bro. Hell yeah.
Did a video for it?
We didn't do a video, man. That was back in the day. Like, you know, videos wasn't really like a thing. I remember we took a picture with him. He was holding it was me, my homeboy Chris, and LA was holding the PSC chain. We put that bitch on MySpace. That motherfucker, and Facebook, that motherfucker went up. Shit went up, man. And it was, after that, it was just like up for me, man.
Dan, did you ever took a stab at college, or you was already lit?
Yeah, I went to college. I mean, I went to EMT school first, bruh. I only lasted about a month. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Like, it's tough.
Listen, they showed a picture. They showed a picture of a car wrapped around a fucking pole.
Oh, nah.
And I said, boy, I quit. I said, I'm done. I ain't doing that. I said, I'm done.
Yeah, that's traumatizing.
I'm done.
I ain't no essential worker.
I said, I'm done. So then after that, you know what I mean? I started working or whatever. And then I went to Atlanta Metro. No, I went to Atlanta Metro for a little bit. And then I transferred to Atlanta Tech. You know, it's right by each other.
You went there, right?
Yeah, Atlanta Tech.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So y'all want to know a crazy story?
Talk.
Yeah, talk, man.
Bro, so I ain't never made honor roll like a day in my life, right? Like growing up. But when I got in college, boy, I made straight A's. Boy, I felt accomplished. I said, boy, I'm done. I don't need this shit. Like, I'm sorry, bro. I was like, bro, I don't need this shit. I was like, cool, shit. Yeah, for sure.
That was what you finished with?
Bruh, to be honest, I only did one semester, dog. I left. Man, like he said, I started hustling. I started doing what I needed to do. You know what I mean? For sure.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. They'll teach you something.
Yeah, I went to Albany State, man. Shout out Albany State University.
I used to come down there and perform.
I know, yeah, hell yeah. They that's what they love doing, booking the good talent from Atlanta. I wasn't really no school person either, bro. I was this regular kid in College Park. My mom found this school called Riverwood on the other side of town. They pick all us up from the south side and go up there. And then I ain't really, like, I was the same way. I was just like a regular kid. Then I got to like 11th grade, and I was going to school. They got the way they got their schedules and their classes. You take a lot of classes per semester. So by the time I'm in 11th grade, I'm up classes, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't fail, you know what I'm saying? No class. So the dude was like, so what you going to do to fill up these extra blocks? You know, what type of extracurricular you going to do? And I'm like, how many classes I got? He say, you basically got like 1 or 2 classes. I'm like, bro, I got to figure something out. So I ended up going to McLaren.
Okay.
Alternative school.
Oh, that was
Hell yeah,
okay.
bro. I'm getting out of school 11 every day. I'm going to Morehouse.
Damn.
Like I would. All right. So at first I just go to the West End after school.
And just kick it or like
kick it. You know, sell weed, kick it, sell snacks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Holler at the girls. You know what I mean? I'm grown now.
Mm-hmm.
Then one day I see one of my partners. He had a little mall down there, and I'm like, shit, what you been up to since I ain't seen you? He was going to Clark. So then I started kicking it on the AUC campus because I'd be done by 11 every day. And I'm like, bro, you got to imagine everybody in that school pregnant, kicked out,
alternative school,
behind no credits. I mean, that bitch a superstar. They like, bro, you come in here to get ahead. Shit went legendary. So I wasn't tripping. I'm just taking a free MARTA card, doing what I do.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to campus and I'm grown now. All of a sudden, I'm grown now. It's 20-year-old girls taking their clothes off in front of me, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, you know, we in school.
Nah, for sure.
I'm in Clark, everybody friendly, like the friendliest bitches I've ever seen in my entire life.
Right.
And then, but you start, I graduated. I fucked around and like, instead of graduating 07, I graduated like October 06.
Mm-hmm.
And they ain't even know what to do. And then them Army recruiters kept drawing down on me. Like, they'll pull up on you, like, what you doing? And they'll try to recruit me. And then my counselor was like, man, you need to go to college. So I ended up going to Auburn State because it's basically like a less expensive version of an HBCU.
Mm-hmm.
So like, but I wasn't never like no scholar either. And then all of a sudden I'm in 11th grade and that pushed all the way. So I graduated high school like early. Like I'm, just fresh out of 17. And I did it right back in college, like that momentum, because the HBCU is like, how it's set up is you go to school like Banneker or Grady, then the next step, you know what I mean? Unless you got like high test scores and go to Morehouse, your next step would be like Albany, Fort Valley, Savannah.
Yeah, facts.
Man, I'm in Auburn State. This shit easy as hell, bro. I'm talking like, they had a class called African Diaspora. Man, all I'm saying is lady seemed drunk every day. I don't know if she was drinking, but she acted drunk. The final exam, if I don't remember nothing, nobody was taking it seriously, so they weren't going. We in class, bro. One of the questions was, who was a pivotal person in the civil rights movement? Malcolm X, Harriet Tubman, or Martin Luther King? That was one of the questions. So it show you how, and it was like a 15, 20 question test. So after we took all these easy ass questions, the final was like, y'all swap papers and grade each other paper. Niggas was skipping class, bro. I'm like, boy, that's an easy A, bro.
Facts.
Is you tripping?
Facts.
And man, I graduated Auburn State, 20 years old, bro. And I ain't even like no nerd. I'm talking about I was same shit, bro. I'm selling weed, pills, all type of shit, bro. But I wasn't going to parties. I just hustle. And I got good study habits, but I ain't finna sit there and read no book. I just like, okay, you go pay attention. And right before the test, I just read the summary in the back of the chapter. It's like a 1 page, you know what I'm saying? And flew through it. I got kicked out of semester, still graduated 20 years old. So it was just like, and it pushed, now I got a book. It just momentum, you know what I'm saying? People in the hood, I'm in the hood, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get a pack. Niggas like him, like, man, stay your young ass in school. Boy, what you talking about, man? We out
so
here
he
with,
was your big homie, like growing
up? He my big homie. He like, nigga, we out here with crack, nigga.
Oh, damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Take your ass to school, boy.
Facts,
you do not belong on Gabby Road, boy.
Facts.
And then it just like,
Gabby was dangerous, boy.
Yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't know if everybody at home, boy.
Yeah,
I'm
facts.
cool with all the niggas that do dangerous shit, but at the same time, I'm not cool with the police. You know what I'm saying? They was the only people I was tripping on, but
yeah, facts.
But nah, bro. Nah, that's a blessing, bro. What you was taking up out there?
Man, so when I went to Atlanta Tech, I think I was taking business administration. When I went to Metro, I can't even tell you what I was taking at that point. Probably the same shit. I don't fucking know. But I think it was just like an experience for me, you know what I mean? Just, taking school for real deal serious for that semester that I did go. And, accomplishing, like, nigga, I made all A's, I think all A's and 1B. And I was just like, I had got a better job, and I was like, man, I'm making money, man.
What type of jobs, bro?
Man, so first, man, I had started. So first, I left the EMT school, did that. Then I started working at DTLR.
Okay.
Started working at DTLR. I was like, all right, cool. All the rappers coming in this motherfucker. You know what I mean? This is what I'm doing anyway. I'm helping Big Country Kane, Young Dro, T.I. done came in that motherfucker. So I was like, all right, I was goddamn saying, hey, I make music too. So I'm introducing myself, but I'm also getting these folks fly.
Yeah, the class.
So I was making money doing that shit. Then I got fired, bro, one day because I didn't want to sweep. I ain't want to sweep, bro. Like it was just like it was the way he asked me to do it. You know what I mean? Kind of like yelled at me on some, motherfucker, you need to be doing X, Y, and Z, and I ain't like the way he talked to me. So I had got fired. Then my job started tanking, bro. So I started working at Old Navy. Man, I wasn't getting paid no money, man. I'm talking about I was getting paid like $100, $150 a week after taxes. You know, that shit looking like a 80. You know what I mean? $80 a week, man. I can't do that.
You paid for a verse more than that before.
You know what I'm saying? So then, boom. Then I started working at Party City for a hot little 2 weeks.
Okay.
That shit wasn't talking about then. Then I was like, I bet. I went over here to Zaxby's. Started working at Zaxby's. I was getting a nice little check over there.
Always Zaxby's, man.
Zaxby's, yeah.
Man.
So Zaxby's was getting me right. You know what I mean? Everybody used to come through that motherfucking drive-through. You know what I mean? Everybody, bro. Everybody. But it was like shit. They knew me from MySpace and shit. You know what I mean? So everywhere I went, bro, people knew me for doing music. You know what I mean? So it just used to help me that shit. If I'm in a central location like a Zaxby's, shit, you gonna pull up like Bankroll Fresh, pulled up through the drive-through. That's how I met Bankroll Fresh.
Okay.
Pulled up through the drive-through.
Meet me at the Flying Biscuits.
Nah, so I man, he pulled up through the drive-through. I never forget this shit. I was like, he was Young Fresh at the time. I'm like, you Young Fresh?
Yeah, Young Fresh.
He was like, yeah. I was like, man, you got that Yes Sir song. He was like,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
It was like, man, I fuck with you. Bruh stopped his car. Like he pulled up, stopped his car, came in, and wrote his number on a napkin and said, call me. Boom. Called him the next day. Me and Fresh started hanging out. Like, you know what I mean?
Young
Like,
Fresh.
yeah, me and Fresh, rest in peace. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We started hanging out and shit. This was before Street Money and
You
all
went
of
from the west side, you fucking with them niggas on the west side, then you made it to the east side, started fucking with Young Fresh.
Yeah, well, no, Young Fresh, he was over there in the east side, but you know, he from Allen Temple and all this other shit. You know what I mean? So it's like,
nah, facts.
so it's like I was rocking with them. You know what I mean? Did the shit with LA. Then, you know, Rich Kids and them, they came out. They had another group called Them Savages. I don't know if y'all remember Money Savage.
I remember Money Savage.
Money Savage with Book and all them. So Them Savages was under Young Book and them. Same situation. Motherfucker came through.
YC was in Money Savages at one point.
With YC, like the rapper?
Hollywood YC.
Nah, he was in damn. They had another group. Damn, I can't think of it right now, but it was him, Baby Chris, and Stack Money Boys.
Oh, that was a Stack Money.
That was them.
It wasn't Money. It was Stack Money.
Yeah, shout out to all them, man. The futuristic movement was crazy, but
I went to school with YC a little bit.
Oh, for sure.
We ain't really bumped head like that. It's all respect though.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. But yeah, just like that, London on the Track came through the drive-through too. And you know what I mean? I think I met him that way, and then I was right.
That's a Westlake nigga right there.
Yeah, I was messing with a girl from Westlake at the time, and
Makes sense.
that's how I met him. Boom, and we did the song. We had a song called "I Just Fucked Your Girlfriend." Them Savages featuring Fly Guy Veto. That motherfucker went up. Like so. It's like every song back then that I got on was like a hood classic. I wouldn't say it went on radio and shit, but it was a hood classic. You know what I mean? Like
them hood classics count, bro.
Man, for sure.
Nah, that's when you at your raw was
for sure.
Damn, you got anybody else that you work with that was just like, you know, anybody that I'm probably a fan of that you work with?
Rich Homie Quan.
Okay.
I got my first 1 million views rocking with doing a song with Rich Homie Quan. We did two records. One was My G. The other record was Where Were You? Where Were You is the one that did my first 1 million, my only 1 million on YouTube.
Okay.
On his page,
Your first million. We gonna get some more millions.
Yeah,
man.
for sure. I ain't tripping because if you add up all my views and all my streams, I done made multiple millions of views. You know what I mean?
Multiple streams by any guy.
Yeah, facts. But yeah, that song was crazy. Did some shit with him. Who else, man? I got songs with everybody. I was on the song with Sorry the Kid, and it was like 12 other artists on that motherfucker. I did so basically it was me. Migos was on the song. Kid, Jacqueese.
Kid from that was in Gina for a while.
Yeah, he from New Orleans. He from the Ninth Ward.
I fuck with that nigga.
Yeah, I fuck with Kid too.
I had booked that nigga hit me up one time. I booked him a show with DJ Ace in that club he used to have.
That's hard.
Yeah,
that's
I fuck
hard.
with Kid.
Yeah, Kid, he can rap his ass off too.
That nigga rap his ass off. He was fucking with G Unit for a while.
Yeah, facts. He was Squad Up first, then G Unit. Yeah.
Squad Up.
Yeah.
SQAD.
Yeah, facts. So he was on the song. Who else? Derez Deshawn was on that same song. Man, bro, I got shit with Nino Calvin. I got songs with a lot of people, bro. Kap G.
That my boy too. Got some shit with Kap G.
Me and Kap G.
College Park nigga. Shout my nigga Kap G.
Yeah, Kap G. Shout out
Kids at Play.
Yeah, Kids at Play. Yeah. we got like 5 songs together, like, and all of them equally did something. Like my brother song did like 175 on YouTube. Like we just recently did 2 songs this year too. So like, and man, this shit legendary, bro.
All right, look, check me out, man. For anybody that's trying to make it out there in the entertainment industry, bro, I guess just give a couple words of wisdom, man. Just like let them know either what they're gonna be up against or just some things that they can use, some tools they can keep in their arsenal to make sure that they're successful or, headed in the right direction.
Don't be afraid to reinvent yourself. I say that, because a lot of people, they get stuck into the whole consumption of I'm a rapper, I'm not doing X, Y, and Z. Sometimes if that lane ain't all the way going for you, start selling some merch, bro. You know what I mean? Start selling some merch. If the merch ain't going for you, if that's starting to go, throw some shows. Book your own shows. Throw your own shit. Go get one of these venues, do that. You know what I mean? Shit, the podcast lane is open for everybody now. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of times people will fuck with you off of your personality before they even listen to your music. I think I get a lot of people that don't even know I make music now. Like, I got a podcast. And I started doing that shit in April, bro. Like, on a whim, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So...
Yeah, that's
so it's just like, don't be afraid to reinvent yourself at all. It don't matter, like, you know what I mean? If you weren't put on this earth to be one-dimensional, you know what I mean? The world is our oyster. We could do whatever the fuck we want to do, you know what I mean? So if you got that in mind, like, shit, you could do anything and still represent your name, you know what I mean, at the same time, you know what I mean?
All right, I like you said reinvent yourself. Me and him was just talking, man, how Method Man reinvented himself. You know what I'm saying? He was a rapper. Yeah, legend, man. He was doing his thing with the Wu-Tang and all that type of stuff, man. And me and he was just talking. It got to a point to where it just was like they kind of ran their course. They're not necessarily done, but it's kind of like he had to find something else to push him.
Yeah, fact.
So he took a one-way flight to Cali, and then I want to say he took a one-way flight to Hollywood.
The acting class, wasn't it?
I think he took a trip to Cali, like a one-way, just wasn't planning on coming back. One ticket, one way, round trip, I mean. Started taking acting classes and just kind of went all in. And it's like, obviously he could still go do some tours or whatever, but it's like he was able to reinvent himself and become even more successful, you know what I'm saying? So as far as the podcast, okay. All right, you said the whim. So, all right, how did the process really go with you creating your podcast? Like,
so I had a show. So we did a tour in Ghana earlier this year, right?
Okay.
And had shows out there and shit like that.
I've never been there. I need to go.
So when we got back, I had gotten into a bad car accident. You know what I mean? Shit almost took me up through there. You know what I mean? But I got into a bad car accident, and we had already booked the show that we were doing May 27th with Kap G at Industry ATL. So at the time, I was low on money. I wasn't, I was out of commission. I was low on money, couldn't really do a lot of shit. So I was like, how the fuck are we gonna promote this show? And, at the same time, like, make this a success because I'm banking on this money we're gonna make from this show. So I started just interviewing all of the artists that was on the lineup that we handpicked. And once we did that, it was more so like, damn, I like doing this shit. You know what I mean? Like, bro, just take your phone, your iPhone, you interview some folks, get the little clip-on mic type shit. And, that's the startup joints. You know what I mean? Like, if you get into podcasts, you can get you some of them little mics. They're like $30 or whatever. Started doing that, and I was like, man, I took liking into it. And other people took liking into the interviews, too. So I'm like, man, all right, bet. And my girl, she was like, man, you need a name. So I'm like, all right. She was like, man, Vibin with Veto. So, boom, Vibin with Veto. Me and my manager got the logo made. Then it was up from there. You know what I mean? We just started interviewing everybody. After that show, we seen the success from the show. And I was like, all right, cool. We not going to stop here. I like doing this shit. So I started just interviewing folks and taking it serious and had to learn. I had to go through the whole process. You get people to edit for you, but they're not consistent type shit. So I had to learn how to edit. The guy from, it's a guy named HQ. He taught me how to edit right quick. Playhouse Studios, shout out to y'all. He taught me how to edit, you know what I mean? It was something that I can do. It was easy, and I was like, shit, now I got everything in the palm of my hands. I could do it myself, so why not?
That's dope. That's dope.
Okay, man, we're going to take a minute, man. Navigate the Great, man, the Roadmap to GPS, my first book. We can talk in front of the mic. GPS, Navigate the Great, GPS, the Road to Success. It's on Amazon, $9.99. my self-help book, the things and the principles that I use to become a successful 7-figure business runner. It's my book is on Amazon. Also, make sure you follow me on BAM Concepts on Instagram. And make sure y'all follow Multiple Streams Podcast on YouTube, man. What's the name of your podcast on YouTube?
Vibin with Veto.
Vibin with Veto, man, because we two of the hottest, man. And you going to keep on seeing us come with that.
Facts.
We will keep on coming with that one. You know what I'm saying? Because we the ones, not
facts,
the twos.
Facts.
And we doing this shit to pay our dues, man. Shout out my boy Jason, man. All right, cool, man. So how we start, man? So like me and him was just always kind of like them people in the hood that's going to be positive, handle business, and ain't going to take no shit, man. So it's like, at the end of the day, man, I always been the type to try to put people on game because I wasn't nobody around like to really show me any new ways of making money outside of, you know, what we do in College Park or in Atlanta, in that matter. So I started making videos on just how to make money. I got one of my main trades, I'm a reseller, buy, sell, trade, sell on Amazon. Actually have a course, Resellers Bootcamp, link in bio. Use promo code Multiple Streams Podcast, man, to save 10%. But anyways, man, man, so he been making videos too. His transition was crazy too, cause he was a little more deeper. So his transition was really more inspirational to me. And he been making video, man, YouTube going. I'm just looking like, damn, bro, you got subscribers and views. You're like, yeah, how you think I be eating? I'm like, I don't know, nigga. Shit, I don't know. I'm thinking you fuck around still. You know what I'm saying? So like, I've been making videos, but it's not always easy for me to do this stuff by myself, bro. I could talk shit, but all that camera, it ain't like, his brother in film, so he got like a little more experience, like inherited experience.
There you go.
So one day, man, I'm just doing my thing, man. I got a big bag full of laptops, speakers, mics, and I don't even know what I'm doing, bro. So one day, this man gave me a mic, I think for like my birthday, bro. Or no, it was like he gave me a mic for Christmas, you know what I'm saying? He came up on a good mic. Man, this man hit me up like 2 months later, like, hey, man, what you doing with that mic? I say, man, I'm still working on it. I just got to find time. He said, man, you ain't doing that. Give me that mic back. Yeah. I said, you can't be no Indian giver, dog. Right. He said, well, shit, man, we finna start the podcast. I'm in Douglasville, finna go to Kroger. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, shit, let go, nigga. And we went, nigga, we in the car. We went to Best Buy.
Yeah, the next day.
You know what I mean? Bought some more, the real equipment, like some more stuff. And shit, we just been on it, bro. You know what I'm saying? We like Jackie Chan, Chris Tucker, man.
Yeah, that's hard.
You know what I mean? I do all the guest bookings, and he just make sure we do the edits and the uploads, and then we just accountability partners, man. So also, man, so tell the people, man, a few things you think it takes to become successful in podcasting.
Successful in podcasting. If you're big on getting guests, make sure that it's quality guests and y'all talking about some shit. You know what I mean? A lot of times people just go to rambling and stuff. But to be honest, I'm still new to it. So I don't want to sound like a guru when it comes down to podcasting because I'm learning every day.
Nah, but the thing is,
you started.
Yeah, the thing is, you're not like nobody's gonna look at you like that as far as like, cause you're not out here talking about I got a course or nothing like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Somebody need to know the first step because them gurus, they be hyping you up on scale 10. Like they more so, but you can't get to 10 without going through steps 1, 2, 3. And that's where we at. We in the same boat. We started out March. Yeah, I started in April. Bro. Same shit, bro. So
I'm gonna keep it a beam with them though. Like, bro, utilize y'all phones, bro.
Yeah.
iPhones, I mean, you can literally tweak that camera to what it needs to be. A lot of times people just think like I gotta spend X amount of dollars. You can literally get you one of them small little pod track 4s for $150. You can get you like, some mics. Shores are very expensive, but you can get you some mics that's, pretty decent, you know what I mean? And make sure your lighting is good, and you can basically take your phone and turn your phone into, $1 million, multiple streams, you know what I mean? And shit like that, and you can go from there.
Yeah, and what I would add on to that is I say just go buy a phone specifically for content, and also get a drive because your phone is gonna get full. Put the files on the drive and all that. All right, so talk about monetization. Talk about a couple of ways they can monetize, and I kind of share some of the ways that I know as well.
Branding, like shit, it's brands all out here. You could literally just holler at them. You know what I mean? You can basically give shout outs on your fucking podcast.
Yep.
YouTube is a big thing. Once you get to, I think it's lower now. I think once you get to like 500 subscribers, then you can start monetizing on YouTube. You can sell merch for your podcast too as well. Like, you know what I mean? it's multiple ways you can kind of skin
It's
the
multiple
cat.
streams by any means, man.
Yeah, facts. There's multiple ways you can do it. So it's no right or wrong. It's just which road you want to embark on. You know what I mean?
Shout out my boy Scars. Scars Make Stars, man. This the jacket we sponsored. He sponsored this episode, man, and basically saying in order to become a star, you're gonna have to go through some shit. Diamonds come from the rough, man. And all right, so just to hop on that, man. Yeah, man. Affiliate marketing, man. That's what he's actually an expert in as well, affiliate marketing. So yeah, man. Doing affiliates, that's why I kind of attack the entrepreneur because, for instance, if I interview a lawyer, right? Let's just say it's an accident attorney, or let's just say it's a criminal defense attorney. You could do affiliate marketing by saying, anyone that wants to reach out to, this specific person, use promo code BAM or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And you can save X amount. So what it could do is like the higher the ticket, the more money. Right. Meaning say somebody books a $20,000, they got a case of felony or something, they hired a lawyer just based off the conversation and they built the trust. Because you don't really know no lawyer until you give them the money, and most of the time that be the scariest thing. They stop answering that phone. So like, say for instance, you help them get a $20,000 bag. They might break you out 10-20% out of it as a marketing fee or whatever, man. So I got a degree in marketing. It's like a way I can market without pushing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not all in your face. All right, so talk about some ways to market your podcast, man.
Man, ads, bro.
Ads.
It's an ad world, man, right now. You know what I mean? And also, you can still go to guerrilla marketing, like hand to hand, and telling people that's the best form of marketing, I would say.
Simplest,
very
most effective, but it doesn't have the most reach.
Right.
But it's like that's what I do, man. If you go to my Instagram, because I be really showing people my grind because they see it adding up, man. Man, everybody I talk to now, man, well, I be like, what's up? We talk. If we have a conversation, I say, hey, man, you like podcasts? They be like, yeah. I like, cool, man. You got YouTube? And, I kind of tell them what it's about. Because most of the time you hear podcasts, people, sometimes they be like, what you talking about? I ain't talking about no booty. We not talking about how to suck toe. We not talking about how to, we might ask a question or two. But, man, it's about business, man, and they be like, okay. It's kind of hard to say no because we not selling them nothing. And then I just told him, me and him just had like a business meeting over the phone. I was like, bro, I'm texting everybody in my phone every new episode I got, bro, because if you my friend, you'll support. And if not, get off my Rolodex. You know what I'm saying? We don't need you.
Facts.
All right, cool, man.
You were saying something about them ads, though, man.
Yeah, man, ads, bro. Like you on social media, you know what I mean? There's ways to run ads on social media, from Instagram to TikTok to Facebook. Advertisement is the biggest thing. You can even run ads on Hulu. I haven't done it yet, but I do see that you can do it. But it's just a way to get into everybody's face, you know what I mean, a little bit quicker than you picking up your phone or like meeting people and stuff like that. So it's just another way of guerrilla marketing.
Okay, you do your music like that as well?
Yeah, man. With music, it's kind of like, man, bro, I meet so many people every day. So it's just like music, it's just, that comes in the conversation. I'm not walking up to you and saying I'm a rapper.
Yeah, that's a good
You feel what I'm saying?
too, man.
Yeah, thank you, man. I'm not walking up to you and saying I'm a rapper. You know what I mean? Shit, they'll ask, hey, what's your name? My name Veto.
Entrepreneur, boy.
I'm an entrepreneur. Shit, Veto stands for Victory Ends Those Opinions. You know what I mean? So
what it stand for?
Victory Ends Those Opinions. So it's all about that win. You know what I mean? So I'm not telling people, hey, I'm a rapper. You know what I mean? But once you get to know, I want through the conversation, then that'll come up. But like he says, podcast, I got a podcast too as well. We're talking right now, so this is a form of what people do on our podcast.
Hey, so what you don't even know is it's manifested, bro. So you remember we did the Bizzie, right?
Yeah.
You remember Bizzie brought him up.
He did.
You know what I'm saying? And then now we doing this, man.
Yeah, damn. Shout out to Bizzie, man. Bizzie literally, bro, that's my little brother. But he does a lot for me in terms of like getting my vocals together on all of the tracks. Like we grew up together. You know what I mean? I had Bizzie in the club when he was still in high school.
He's still in Tri-City, man.
He was still in high school.
With Kap G.
Yeah, man. So, Bizzie, he a pivotal person too, like a staple made in Atlanta. And a lot of people don't really give him his shine like he needs. But if it wasn't for Bizzie, a lot of these people wouldn't
Yeah, that's because he ain't no attention whore like that. He not like Diddy trying to get all in the...
Everybody that somebody recorded at his house.
Nah,
yeah, everybody.
Yeah,
and everybody got his beats. So shout out to Bizzie.
All right, look, man, one personal question, man, before we wrap this up, man.
For sure.
You single or you in a...
I'm in a relationship.
Okay. Tell people how important it is to choose the right partner when you on this journey to success.
I mean, it's man, that's probably that's the most important thing. But again, you got to go through, a couple of relationships before you find that one. But I would say, man, picking the right one is important, and the way that you can find that is like, hey, it's gonna be defined by what y'all go through. You know what I mean? If a motherfucker just up and run and up and leave or whatever when shit get hard, that's not the one. If a motherfucker is not gonna be behind your ideas and pushing you how you elevate your girl, then that's not the one. You know what I mean? If y'all can't have good conversations and bad conversations and come to a head, then that's not the one. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's a pivotal thing because that can either fuck you up in the long run, slow you down, slow your motion down, or shit, it can uplift your motion. You know what I mean?
100%. Okay, man. So we got the single, man. You gonna learn today, man. I've been bumping it.
Thank you, bro.
All day, man. Who produced that track?
Sauce Lord Rich.
Sauce Lord Rich.
You know FKI?
Yeah, I know FKI. Sauce Lord Rich. That's my guy, man. He posted, and I heard the track. That's what made me ask. I heard that.
Yep.
So FKI, that was a duo. Like, you remember
Facts.
that? Watch out, little bitch.
Yep.
Yeah.
So what you don't know is, man, I used to be in Defiant. My homeboy Tony, we used to be in Defiant with
Okay.
B Rich, Sauce Lord Rich. And you remember you said that story about somebody said something to you one time?
Oh, it went.
All right, listen. I had a situation, man. So you remember 5 mics?
Yeah, 5 mics.
So I don't know who was with him, but he was out there talking. I done almost got into it with them niggas so many times. So like, I parked in my space and somebody he was talking to was like, hey bro, you gotta move because you park, like as if I was double parked. I'm like, nigga, I'm not double parked, but I'm not moving my shit. So 5 was there. I'm like, I ain't hearing that. But he said something like, hey man, sometimes some of these niggas around, I'm a dangerous nigga too, bro. I'm not finna move my goddamn car. They ain't like me over there. But shout out to all them folks, man. Love Sauce Lord, man. Me and him supposed to be wrapping up an interview as well, man.
Yeah, facts.
Shout out KD, shout out B Rich, all them folks, man.
Sauce a good dude, man.
Yeah, he a great dude, man.
Dude.
He been through a lot too, man.
Great energy though. Like, it's crazy how we had linked up because, bro, I went to the SoundLink studio, did a song with Players Club. You know what I mean? That's our crew now. But at the time I wasn't a part of Players Club when I did the song. So I went over there, got on the track, and he was like, bro, he had told Clay, like, bro, I like his voice, like, on music. You know what I mean?
R.I.P. Clay, man.
Nah, not that
Not
Clay.
that Clay.
But R.I.P. that Clay.
Clay James?
Clay James.
Clay James. Okay.
He told Clay James, hey, I like his voice. You know what I mean? So, boom. So he hit me up and he was like, man, let's go ahead and, let's get in. So we got in. We did one song. It's going to be on my Shit Hit Different album that's coming out next month. Okay. And he was like, bro, you felt the energy in here? I was like, yeah, man, the energy was just crazy. So he's like, let's just do a whole tape. And if y'all know Sauce, he don't really rock with a lot of people.
Nah, he did a whole tape with Tony, bro. That's
Facts.
he did all
that.
when we all that shit.
But if they know Sauce, you gotta like he
nah, Sauce, bro.
He big on energy. He ain't really fucking with everybody. You know what I mean?
Sauce, bro. Nah, bro. You know how it go in the studio. We damn near stayed with the nigga.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Damn near. All right, look, man. We finna get out of here, bro. You down with the in studio performance?
Yeah.
All right, look, man. We gonna play the track. Maybe we just gonna vibe out, man. And we just gonna vibe out, man.
All right, let's get it, man. Let's get it, man.
Yo, Kap.
All right. You gotta turn it up a little bit, man. Yeah, let's go crazy.
Okay.
Learn Today, Sauce Lord Rich, Veto, Shit Hit Different, the EP. It's on the way.
Right by the
Let's get it, man. We turn it up.
Just put it right by the mic. Turn it upside down, man.
Like this?
Yeah.
Learn Today. Hey, hopping out the bed to a check, trying to get it, I ain't come to play. Need my ASAP right now, gotta get it like on delay. You don't know how to get it, better watch me, nigga finna learn today. Ay, finna learn today. Ay, nigga finna learn today. Let go. Hopping out the bed to a check, trying to get it, I ain't come to play. Need my ASAP right now, gotta get it like on delay. You don't know how to get it, better watch me, nigga. Ay, finna learn today. Slicking in the nigga with a Jerry curl, follow my drip, goddamn it, how oil spill. Nigga got the wheel like Uncle Phil. You ain't pull up in the vet like nah for real. Shit ain't funny, get the key and a pill. Look at my fit, I'm dressed to kill. Yo, nigga real, tell me he come for real. Hey, look, I ain't stunning that bitch, I'm nonchalant like Pac-Man, nigga, I connect the hey.
Okay.
Lex Luger with the arms, I flex him out. Kyrie Irving, I cross him out. Let your bitch on the right, unorthodox. Get into the bag and log your mouse. I ain't gotta say nothing, bitch, know what I'm about. Hey, let go. Hopping out the bed to a check, trying to get I ain't come to play. Need my ASAP right now, gotta get it like on delay.
Yeah.
You don't know how to get it, better watch me. And I be freestyling all this shit too, by the way, so. Hey, nigga finna learn today.
Yeah.
Hey, hopping out the bed to a check, trying to get it, I ain't come to play.
Yeah.
Need my ASAP right now, gotta get it like on delay. You don't know how to get it, better watch me, nigga finna learn today. Learn today. Walking in the bitch mean drag to the flow, hella change on, nigga finna brag a little more. A-Town nigga got the L in the bow. Needle Brown finna cancel that hoe, all that like Kenny can't cancel my show. Walking in the bitch, drop bands on your hoe. Cartier's got me feeling like the man on the low. In the bungalow chillin', she the... Hey, stay safe, chase money, bitch, I'm rocking my apparel. Big body Benz, I ain't driving no Camaro.
Yeah.
Hey, you fucking up the paper, I ain't even finna spare 'em. Meet me outside, I don't wait on no lobby. Yo, bitch popping up like a fucking Ducati.
Ooh.
Hey, look, nigga finna learn today. Let go. Hopping out the bed to a check, trying to get it, I ain't come to play.
Yeah.
Need my ASAP right now, gotta get it like on delay.
Yeah.
You don't know how to get it, better watch me, nigga finna learn today. Learn today, finna learn today.
Learn today.
For sure. I go by the name of Veto, man. Appreciate it.
That's what's up.
My
Man.
Hey,
guy.
man, we gonna wrap that up, man.
Y'all put me on the spot with that.
Yeah, I already know, man. It been another episode of Multiple Streams by any means, man. And remember, good things go to those that hustle, man.
For sure.
Facts.
Thank y'all for having me.
Thank you.
There, man. That was cool.